Throughout the past 5 years of riding motorcycles, I have learned a lot, but I'm nowhere near as good as anybody you see on Instagram or YouTube, all because I consume instead of create. So I made a plan, and there's a few rules to this plan. First rule, no how-to videos, they waste your time. Second, 1 week timeline. Third, no outsider help, and fourth, it has to be a genuinely hard skill. The first skill will be the most boring skill for me to learn, so hopefully I can spice it up for you guys a little bit. This is mostly an enduro skill, but will definitely transfer over to every discipline of riding. So in this episode of Slow to Pro, I will be learning how to static balance. In simpler words, standing on the bike with the motor not running and not touching the ground. I believe that a good goal would be to balance for 60 seconds straight. So this week starts now. Alright, so today pretty much all that I've learned is that by the time I get done, my front tire is going to be worn completely flat. Look at these. Look at all these marks. Another thing I learned is if I pull in the front brake while I do it, if I hold it in, then the bike doesn't roll back and forth. But I'm sweating. It's super hot. That's why I decided to pick this skill first. Let's see you tomorrow. Alright everybody, I didn't get to do too much today, so I couldn't practice for very long, but I got about like 30 minutes or so to practice tonight, because I was just messing around, jumping off a bridge and stuff. Yeah, I got 30 minutes, we'll see what I can do, and then tomorrow we'll just have to grind, put a couple hours in maybe, and yeah, hopefully we learn something tonight. Alrighty, so I just finished. I did about 30 minutes. It's gonna take definitely a lot longer. Tomorrow I'll have to do a lot more, probably put a couple hours in, but here's the streak in the ground for tonight. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to put in the work tomorrow. Oh, what are you doing there? Oh my goodness, hey, this is not that kind of video. I'm 17. I've only put in about an hour and a half's worth of practicing, and I got a lot more coming for sure. It's just too hot out to put on pants. Sorry. Hopefully you'll excuse me with the shorts. They're actually shorts, so don't get mad at me for wearing my underwear. Now you might be wondering, why would you ever want to do this skill? There's so many better ways to spend your time, and this is so useless. But in reality, this skill is one of the foundational skills that everybody should have learned when they started riding a motorcycle. But it takes too long to learn and isn't near as fun as jumping or blitzing whoops at 100 miles per hour. But it is a fundamental link in the chain of becoming a competent rider. That is one of the reasons why I picked this for my first skill in this series. I'm getting really tired of this. I'm just sweating. It's super hot out. That's why I said I'm wearing the shorts even though it looks retarded. But my fingers are getting really sore in my middle of my palm from having to pull the front brake in with each one of my fingers. I am getting better though. I went from about 3 seconds to 7 seconds. And there's definitely progress. I just need to put in more work. So I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully Mama Jimmy doesn't kill me for tearing up her grass. But we practice out here. It's nice and in the shade and there's a little bit of wind. So it's perfect. Alrighty, as you can see there, I got about almost 20 seconds. That was really good. I don't know what it is, if it's just the grass or what, but I'm doing a lot better today. Anyways, I was learning that the more I roll my foot out like this, it gives me more leverage, so then I can kind of maneuver the bike more or less depending on how I want. And I can change my feet. Time to flip to the other side though, and we'll just see how good that is. So, yeah. For 1 hour. The biggest takeaway from this experience, yes, it was really boring. Yes, it seemed like a big waste of time. But it's less of a waste of time than me sitting there and watching other people enjoy their lives. I actually went outside, did something that was worthwhile, and worked hard at it. Should have another one coming next week.